Alright, we're going to start our juice. So the first thing you're going to do is put the juicer together. So basically there's all these pieces and it's pretty easy. This piece you want to make sure that there's this little rubber thing that comes out to clean it, but you basically want to make sure the cap is on. And then that just goes like this, and this sits directly on top of the juicer, and this little door closes the front where the juice comes out. But basically we're going to take these pieces and kind of interlock them like into each other like that. And then this just sits like right on top, and then this whole piece just drops right in. There's a little groove. And then basically we're going to bring this out a little bit, make sure it clears the counter obviously, and put this guy on. There's a little lock you'll see where you stick it in unlocked and then locked to locking position. So then once you do that, it's pretty much all set. It comes with this, which you want to make sure you put on this side, where this is where all the remaining peels and things are going to come out once it's juiced. So you need to have this here, or else it's going to make a huge mess on your counter. And then I always just grab like a plastic cup of some kind or glass that you can put underneath that's going to catch the juice. So normally let's like leave this open. And then this is our wand that's going to basically push everything down if things get stuck in the juicer. So what I have here is I got out my carrots, spinach, celery, peppers, ginger, and then I've got red beet and some lemon. So basically we're going to start off, first thing I usually do is start with carrots. And I'll go over and like take like 2 big carrots like this, and I'll wash them. Wash them off real quick. And then I will just usually just cut off the ends just like this. And turn on the juicer. So on the right hand side there's the on switch, and you'll just hear it start up. It's pretty quiet, which is nice. And basically you just stick them in like this. It's a pretty big carrot. You can see it starts twisting it right away. This next one's a little bit too. But actually this one will not fit in, so you want to make sure that the ones you use, you just kind of cut them so that they fit into the juicer. Just like that. And I usually do carrots first, and then I'll put in maybe a pepper or 2. Let's do 2 peppers today. I'm going to do a red and a yellow one. I just cut the ends off like this, and then just drop them in. And I'm just going to push it down in. And then I'll do spinach. So spinach is the thing that goes bad first. It's like really hard to keep this stuff good, so you want to use it quick over a couple of days. And sometimes I'll buy a huge bag and I'll have to throw out like half of it. Like right now, this is getting a little old, but I'll basically just take some of that and then stick that down in. And you want a pretty good amount of spinach, and what you want to do is kind of get it all together, bunch it together, and then pack it down in, like push as hard as you can. You can even turn this off while you're filling up the spinach, so that it doesn't, you don't lose the condensed packing of the spinach, because sometimes it doesn't get much from spinach because it's such a small vegetable that it takes a lot to like squeeze juice out of it. So you basically just need to stick all that down in just like that, and I'm just gonna push real hard and then turn it back on and just jamming it down in, and hopefully we'll start to see some green come out a little bit. And then behind that I will take, let's do another different item now. I'm going to take ginger. You should put in a decent chunk of ginger, maybe like this size, or more actually, it doesn't hurt. This is good for you. In fact, I'm going to put more today. I'm going to stick the rest of this whole piece in. So basically now you can see the green coming out of the juicer. Some of our spinach is starting to come out, and then we're doing ginger. So then I'm going to take the beet. I have a red beet here, and I usually just cut some off of it and then just keep it in the refrigerator with all the juice stuff. This one I had to cut some of the end off, but I'm just going to rinse it off real quick. I'm just going to take a piece like that and stick her in. And then we'll see purple come right away. The juice coming from the beets coming out. Okay, and then what does that leave? So that just leaves our celery and lemon. I usually do a little bit more lemon than this, but I had an extra piece left over, but I threw the whole rind and everything in there. Just like that. Like it'll just grind up the juice from the lemon and rind. And then last thing is celery. I'll usually just do like maybe 3 or 4 pieces of celery. These are small. So like probably 4 of those. And then the celery is kind of the last thing I do usually, celery and lemon, because it goes through the juicer a lot easier than some of the other items, and then that pushes everything out. Because sometimes things get stuck. You'll see like the beef juice is still coming through. So we'll give that a second, but it's still coming through. So then I might stick 1 more celery in there. You're just trying to get all the nutrients out of the juicer that it juiced for us with all that good beet and everything else. So it's coming through. Looks like it's a little bit jammed up. So like the ginger and stuff can get stuck in there and just jam it up a bit. But that's pretty good. It's looking really nice. Nice and colorful. So I'll just let it keep running through, so it's still coming out. So as you see that, I'll start putting my stuff away and just let it run out. This off the tripod here to show you what we have. And there we have it. Beautiful juice. Good luck. Can't wait to see your first one.